One time, I had a dream I found a giant potato. Well, if only it wasn't a dream.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. If you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. A few mugs of that and you'll forget all.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
Time for a little chat? Okay. How can... It's alright. Don't worry about it. I can only answer your question if I know the answer. Let's continue this journey.
Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. Gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years. I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at her back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble? Yeah? Well, I got news for you. There's nothing to see here. Last thing the Blackbriars need is some stranger sticking their nose where it doesn't belong. The Blackbriars have Riften in their pocket, and the Thieves Guild watching their back, so keep your nose out of their business. Me? I'm Maul. I watch the streets for them. If you need dirt on anything, I'm your guy. But it'll cost you. Then you're stupider than... You better watch your ass around here.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning.
New
Pay
in
up
town,
or
eh?
else.
Here
All
for
I
the
care about
fishing,
is the
I
gold.
guess.
Everything else is your problem.
What's up, Dragonborn? I don't know. Can you? If you're leaving Riften, do you mind if I take a quick dip in the water?
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Be careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of nasty people.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the Handmaiden of Kine.
No, Maramo. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Maramo. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace. Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me know.
Yeah? What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable
You're
hand.
looking good today.
Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
Oh, come on, Kirava. You know I'm sorry about what happened. I didn't mean to.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so
drink,
get off my back.
Will that make you happy?
Hey, Talon. Get off your lazy tail and take care of the customer.
You have some nerve coming back here after what you did to Kirava.
Look, Talon, buddy, let's just forget about that. I said I was sorry, but she had it coming. Next time, don't let bar fights break out. I said I'd pay double for my food and drink. Surely that's enough to settle the issue, right?
If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Not exactly sure what I'll be able to buy just now. We got some time to talk? What do you need to know? Yeah, you probably want to know what happened. I may have gotten into a drunken fight with another drunk, and then threw that drunk at Kirava, and then I was shocked out. Woke up in the docks. Safe to say, they've never forgiven me since, but I think I should be okay as long as I pay double. Is there anything else you wanted to ask? Let's go.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. You're a smart woman. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'm not exactly comfortable around guards or jails. Definitely not when associates of mine have been locked up. No, I'll meet you outside of town. No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Look, I already said Shadra doesn't owe me a thing, so get off my back.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying. Eh, lass? Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying. Eh, lass? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway.
So, we've got to go into Riften Jail and speak to Sibby Blackbriar about a horse. I think I could take a good guess on who put him in jail. So, I think we should be careful on how we approach this. We got some time. Why not? Ask away.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Never done an honest day's work in your life. I'm saying you've got the coin. It's all about the way they walk. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lass. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, and in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. Oh, sorry. I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lass. If you change your mind, come find me.
How can I help you? Right. Let's get back to it.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. People say I'm making gold off of a... Next time one of my shields deflects a killing blow. A flame Atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale.
Time for a little chat? Sure thing, Dragonborn. I prefer using my bow and arrow, but I will use... Is there anything else you wanted to ask? Well, when you see this stone, let me know because I have no idea what you're talking about. I think I'm either... Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Get back to it. Riften Jail. Not the best place to be. At least I can enjoy the smell.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Sure, and I'm Queen Berenzaya. Now tell me another one. Sure, that'll do just fine. Go on ahead.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn? And who among us? possibly hold that honor? And such power?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was in the way.
You like it in there, Mr. Dragonfly, don't you? I hope you have enough air.
By the gods, it's true, isn't it? A dragon has attacked Whiterun.
Well,
Mere men bring down such
aren't
beast.
you a sight for sore eyes? I've always got time for lovely ladies. Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost.
What's that, Mr. Dragonfly?
That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is... My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Then I think we're done talking.
Are you sure you don't want me to release you, Mr. Dragonfly? No? How are you ever going to meet Mrs. Dragonfly stuck in there?
Right. So we have to steal something from the Blackbriars. I wonder if we should snitch and tell Maven about this plan.
Come to kill me at last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself. I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge. You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me. After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent. I heard tales of a remarkable adventurer, both brave and resourceful, matching your description. I knew it was you. It had to be. I knew you would be coming for me, so I waited. Are you going to kill me, or not? I see that I must relive it again. Your memory is not what it was. We met on a job. The killing kind. We were hired by a lord called Dupan to kill his brothers. With them gone, Dupan would inherit a great fortune and promised us much gold in return. Do you remember none of this? Before we left, Dupan told me that if only one of us returned from our mission, that one would get the other's reward also. I was hooked on skooma at the time, and I had a bit of a debt problem. So... I tried. That is what matters. It was not an easy choice. We only knew each other for a short time, but I had grown to like and respect you. We got on well and fought bravely side by side. I threw all that away for gold and skooma. No, Dupan was murdered by his sister before I made it back to his keep. Our deal died with him. Money is an evil like no other, my friend. It is only just that I die at your hand. No, I am done with this stuff. I want to die with my senses intact. Kill me now. I am ready. I fight with you? or die defending you. Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. It will be like old times. Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now.
Hey there. I want to introduce myself to you. My name is Lucifer.
I am pleased to meet you. My name is Inigo.
Inigo? What a nice name.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Inigo. Now, when we get out of here, let's find you some clothes.
Welcome to Riften, home of the Thieves Guild. Or so they'd have you believe. It's all lies. They're just thugs.
Sorry, didn't mean to be in the way.
If those Whiterun guards can take down the dragon, so can we.
No matter the weather, Riften always smells lovely. It is a good place to start a new adventure. Riften Market is not as well equipped as the surrounding shops, but I do like the hustle and the bustle. Of course, what do you want to know? All set? Something on your mind? You give me best equipment, yes? If you need anything else, just ask.
If it's a bed you need, talk to Kirava in the B&B bar. She'll set you right.
What is it? Okay, but I may need to use them. right then.
Yes, my friend. What are we trading? What's next?
My food is the best in all of Skyrim, always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more... Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. Be careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Can I interest you in some fine goods from Morrowind? I may be Dark Elf by birth, but I was raised Argonian. Through reasons I'm still trying to discover, I ended up orphaned, then taken in by a kindly Argonian family in Black Marsh. I hope one day to find out what happened to me, how I ended up like that. Just one. I know when I was found by my Argonian father, I was wrapped in a blanket bearing the symbol of House Telvanni. It was one of the great houses in Morrowind long ago. Whether that means I was one of them or not, I'm uncertain. If you come across anything in your travels that might provide me with the answers I'm looking for, I'd be grateful. Thank you. I learned that a matron who had served for House Telvanni had escaped Morrowind during the Accession War. Records showed her buying passage aboard a sailing vessel named the Pride of Telvos. But that's... I spent years looking for what became of the ship, but I ended up empty-handed. See for yourself. Anything you can find would be of great help. Good luck.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
New around Riften? Take my advice. Stay at the Bee and Barb. The bunkhouse isn't for you.
Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse. Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to Thank you, Lan. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Safe travels, Landstrider.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough, but it puts some coin in my pocket.
What is on your mind? I'm thinking it is another lovely day in Riften.
I think we should give Madesi a hand in getting those items he needs. Some of that stuff might be hard to come by, but I do love his jewelry. What do you need help with?
Let us get back to it.
Well, I don't know really. Is telling Maven gonna make things bad for us? Or is it gonna help us? It is Maven. You have to remember that. That's the only help I can give. Well, I hope I helped you at least. And a silent walk away.
I hope I know the answer. What's next?
I'm beginning to think leaving Mournhold was a mistake.
I see you found Inigo the Brave. It's just a little thing I've been working on. It is probably rubbish. Hand it over, and if we're relaxing somewhere safe, I'll read it to you if you want. Let us go.
There's nothing like only the best. Started out with a single fishing pole. Too bad I haven't had the same success helping this city shed its poverty. And even Nor thinks I'm wasting my time trying. I sell my catch across a good portion of Skyrim. The only untapped market left is Markarth. However, I just got word that Klepper at the Silver... If you're headed that way, I would appreciate you delivering a purchase agreement for me. You'd be paid, of course. Good. Klepper will pay you as soon as you arrive with the letter. Here you are. Remember to give at the temple.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
New around Riften? Take it.
Takes a fair bit of strength to carry a
Out of my way. The son of the Jarl has no time for idle conversation. If you must know, I was practicing in the yard when the guard I was sparring with fainted when I specifically told him to duck. My blade bit right into the stonework next to the keep and needed serious repairs. Thankfully, our smith Balamond works wonders. In fact, if you'd fetch my blade from him, I'd be most appreciative. Thank you. Do hurry, please. All right, then.
Hey there. And a silent walk away.
What is on your mind?
Watch the skies, traveler.
Come to see Balamond? Lazy good for nothing, isn't he? Sent you down here when I'm a stone's throw from the keep. Here's the sword. Tell Harald to stop slaying walls, and perhaps his blade will stay in better condition.
If this isn't about a fish... Took your sweet time get... Here you go, for your trouble.
What in the name of oblivion do you want? Don't tell me. Sibby and Louis Latruche? Well, Sibby is in jail, and Latruche is certainly welcome to try. My hired help is more than a match for him. Really? Now that is interesting. Then you should know that Louis and I have a certain history. Tell you what, go along with his plans for now. I'll keep an eye on you both, and when the time is right, I'll settle accounts with Louis.
Uh-oh. That sounded a bit threatening from Maven. Well, let's continue with the job and see what happens now. Hey. And a silent walk away.
Mm-hmm. No, my mind is a song without words right now.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts.
I wonder if there are any friendly dragons out there.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Sorry. My mind is on my experiments today. What did you need? Huh. My family. All that wealth, and they squander it on foolish ventures. I was meant for so much more than all of this. I wish to pledge my... If only my mother would let me. I would make her proud. It's exhilarating to observe the effects of my potions on the body. Watching the heart stop. We're made up of thousands of parts with thousands of different functions, all working in tandem. Yet if only a single part of our imperfect machine fails, life fails. You ask why I'm so fascinated? The irony that the same world that gave us life. I'm aspiring to earn that title, yes. However, the road ahead is paved with loose cobbles and deadly pitfalls. Master Elgrim says I'm a natural, that I have a unique talent. But I fear his approval masks his intolerance for my mistakes. My errant formulas have cost Master Elgrim a fortune in ingredients, some of which are almost... To restore Master Elgrim's supply, I would need 20 Deathbell, 20 Nightshade, and 20 Nirnroot. Am I sensing that you may be interested in gathering these rare ingredients for me? That means more time for my experiments and less time in the field. Much appreciated. Nirnroot is the easiest. It grows only by the water and makes a unique chiming noise. The only drawback is it won't regrow after harvesting. Nightshade is native to the pine forest and marshy tundra regions of Skyrim, and has a distinctive starburst-like violet flower. Last we have Deathbell, which only grows in marshy tundra terrain. Its inverted bluish-purple flower bunches are unmistakable. My experiments can't be completed until you've brought me those ingredients. Do hurry.
This place has seen better days, but it's not mine. I swear if I wasn't around, Elgrim would forget to eat his meals. How we make any coin at all is beyond. In fact, I need to arrange for someone to pick up an ore sample for me in Shore's Stone. Goodness knows Elgrim won't lift a finger to do it. You would? Oh, that would be... Speak to Filnyar in Shore's Stone. He's got some sort of ore sample he wants us to identify and was willing to pay us well for it. Be careful. The road to Shore's Stone could be dangerous.
What do you want?
Don't cross me, elf.
I'll show you.
Show them what a true archer looks like, Inigo. Get up. No? Good.
My honor.
Now you die.
Lucky hit!
be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly. Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Mining is hard work, but we pay fair price for any ore you dig up.
Welcome to Shore Stone.
Everything was going great in Red Belly. Then the damn spiders showed up.
Time for a little chat? What do you need to know? Right. Let's get back to it.
I'd wager I could crack
Would you
rock
happen to be
faster
headed
than
towards
anyone,
Darkwater
even
Crossing?
you.
My parents live there. I usually make the journey to bring them gifts and to just say hello. I've written some letters and placed them in a satchel. Perhaps you wouldn't mind delivering it to... You would? Well then, I would insist on rewarding you. Here, take my satchel and give it to my father, Werner. He'll likely have something for you to bring back. I had a bad fall in the mine when I was bringing some food to the men. I was pretty bad off for a while. But a priest of Mara was passing through on his way to Dawnstar. I'm still pretty sore and I can't really walk too far with... I might be a woman, but I can crack rock with the best of them. Be careful in there. You can take a nasty spill.
Takes a
Darkwater
lot of
Crossing
strength
is
to swing a
difficult journey.
pickaxe. Know
Mind
what I
yourself.
mean?
You think you're tough, huh? Wandering Skyrim is a picnic compared to tunnel crawling. Everything was going great. Mining iron I must have broken fire. But now that I've got Rock Splinter here, I can cut through stone like a hot knife through butter. Fortune to you and your children.
You're looking at the best miner in Skyrim. Damn place is filled with this. But when you can sniff out a vein of iron like me, it isn't too much trouble.
I hope you haven't arrived here looking for work in the mine. It's about time. I sent them a letter weeks ago. Ah, that Elgrim. He'd forget his own pants if his wife didn't help him dress. Here you go. Tell Half-Yord that she can chip off whatever she thinks is a fair trade for their time. Red Belly is supposed to be nothing but an iron mine. Been working it for years. Then, right before the spiders had moved in, we found that chunk of ore. I want to know what I'm dealing with before I start tearing it out of the ground. Red Belly Mine gets its name from the red mist. You get used to it. No idea what's causing it, though. Sure, it's full of spiders. That's what's wrong with it. Almost killed Grogmar and me when they showed up. I'm worried that they'll come out of the mine looking for food soon. Then we're in even bigger trouble. Yeah, they're as useless as a fifth wheel on a wagon. Gave me some sort of line about keeping an eye out for enemy soldiers. What's the point in protecting this place if the mine's completely useless? Idiots. Tell you what, keep to your word, and I'll line your pockets with as much as I can scrape up. Moved right in and made themselves at home. Did it overnight. I'm not even sure exactly where they came from. No one's been hurt yet, and they seem to be staying in the mine. But who knows how long that will last. If we can't get back into the mine, our town is sunk. I don't
May the
want to be
road favor the
responsible for
foolish.
sending you to your death. Be careful in the mine.
My friend, Skyrim is a big and often confusing place. We are bound to lose each other from time to time. Never fear, that map you have is special. Yes, there is more to it than you may realize. My brother once found one just like it on the remains of some poor old adventurer in Citadel. It does not only mark locations, it can also show the position of items and people too. Watch this. Where are you, INIGO? There! See? I have placed myself on your map. If we find ourselves separated, all you need to do is look me up. Pretty fantastic, eh? No problem. I am always happy to help. What's next?
Time for a little chat? Sure thing, Dragonborn. Right then.
No lollygagging. Takes a fair bit of strength to carry a greatsword like that. But can you use it?
Ready yourself. Watch my back. It's being attacked. Hey! At least we don't have to deal with them again.
Well, dead underground anyway. Digging when you're buried comes in handy. Digging is fun, digging is dandy. Rocks may fall, you can break them all if you keep your big axe handy.
Everything all right?
The spiders put you... Gone? Every one of them? Why, that's incredible. Finally, we can reopen the mine and put Shore's stone back on the map. Here, please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude. Don't kid yourself. Stone runs.
What are we trading? Okay then.
Yes? You're a stranger here too, huh?
Did you get that purchase agreement to Markarth?
Speak, elf. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be... They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by... What do you think? You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious. I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman, barely able... My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago, I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. Safe travels.
Any luck gathering those ingredients?
You here for lessons like Ingen? Or did you wish to buy something?
Have you managed to make it out to... Thank you. I'll be sure to get Elgrim to examine this as soon as his busy schedule. Here, I had him make you a few things for all that travel. Don't forget us if you need supplies for your journey.
Sorry. Just thinking about my experiments.
pizza for sale. Live for thousands
Vegetables,
of years.
that's
See
crispy
into
like
other
a winter's
people's
morning.
thoughts.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? What brings you to the finest weapons and armor? Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The Forge knows the difference.
Hey,
presume you're
don't be
bothered
that
around
way.
for good
Who are
reason.
you
What
to
did you
judge
want?
me?
Welcome to Pond Prawn. Come on in, take a look around. Welcome to the Pond Prawn. Catch. In my youth, I was a fish. I ended up selling that ship to open this place. If I had been smarter, I would have kept my boat. This city is corrupt, rotten to the core. No one cares about anything except themselves. And how authorities. The only way to get things done in this city is to keep your head down. Take a look. Until next time.
What's up, friend?
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Why take a chance?
My husband bears the death of me. He spends too much time. All the crime and corruption in Riften is really getting to him. And now
Have
that
you
we
met
hear
Balaam?
rumors about the dragons, he's
I used to
very
live at the
depressed.
orphanage here in Riften. My mom and my doll left me there when I was a baby. They didn't want me.
What bring... Nothing like... Take a look. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salt.
Don't miss out. Purchase a bottle of my genuine...
I was wondering, can you whistle? Well, it could be a good way for us to quickly communicate. Look, I found this book. It made interesting reading. Maybe you should give it a look over. Anyway, what did you want to talk about? You want me to lighten your load? All set?
come to see? People say next time one of my shields deflects a... Take a look. Remember, nothing but when fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Beautiful bubbles and gleaming
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Why take a chance?
Have you met Balaam? I'm his apprentice. He's teaching me all about being a blacksmith. Watch what you're doing.
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
Looking to stay alive? Why take...
Congratulations on becoming a Thane, my friend. You wear the title well. Whiterun has some of the best air in Skyrim. There is a subtle dog breath aftertaste, though. Okay, then.
What is it? I don't know. Can you? Okay, then. Right. Let's get back to it.